TGW presenting Overwatch here tonight, a part of the game night for the Friday brand. AdrianTheVoice alongside with COMMENTATORS at Gameside. And Sci, how pumped are you for tonight's game?
I am extremely excited. For tonight, we're going to be playing Overwatch, and this is a game that we don't get to see very commonly on the Gaming Weekly. It's a great game of teamwork, where we'll be able to see these players duke it out in order to see who's the best team.
I absolutely agree. A game of teamwork. All these teams are going to have to battle each other and try to become the supreme team. Well, ladies and gentlemen, clock is ticking. Minigun Killer 10 stated exactly 7 days ago that he has a plan. He has a plan to weaken and take down the Rebel Weekly. Let's not forget the Rebel Weekly has some power in this channel over a victory of the Gaming Weekly a few weeks ago, and Scorch, who betrayed this community, must be sitting back. We learned a lot about him over the last few weeks that apparently Scorch is just fueled by hate as CIKHonsu gets eliminated, though. Sci, you're in the game right now. How are you feeling?
I'm seeing that the red team does have a better teamwork, but I think that our team can turn it around in order to beat their team.
Well, perhaps a shift in momentum, though. A shift in momentum here tonight, a part of Overwatch. Ladies and gentlemen, the point I'm trying to make, though, is the fact that Scorch, he betrayed Minigun Killer 10, just fueled by hate is that man, that he has nothing but vengeance. Scorch's purpose is conquest, and one has to assume that that conquest was betraying his own community here, part of TGW. Such a controversial spark. That, of course, for the past couple of weeks because of that betrayal from Scorch. And, you know, listen, Scorch is just all proud, though. He's high and mighty. He isn't going to come out here and talk to the fans why he betrayed Minigun Killer 10. I mean, he did send that message, but he's not going to come out here like a man. And if you ask me, it's quite sickening. Anyhow, Overwatch matchup underway, and Sci, you know a lot about Overwatch. You're actually in the game right now. You're competing. Let me ask you this, though. How difficult is it to combat the opposing team?
Normally if you don't have the teamwork of your own team, it is pretty difficult to combat the other team. So we'll see what happens with each team, but it looks like our team is able to destroy the D.Va at least right now, so we see the other team and our team with shields up, and Orissa's, it's a team battle right now, so see what happens.
Yeah, in fact, we're actually spectating right now without weapon. You're behind the barrier, and it looks like that the contrasting style of a team, the blue team, could perhaps win here tonight, considering the fact that they have 1 point. However, it's not over yet. You don't want to count out against the red team as CIKHonsu enters right into the building right now, trying to take down the blue team. There he is right now. That's Magma. Oh my, there's Solista. Of course now, Cupcake Stealer, though, was able to slay down an opponent, I believe. CIKHonsu now going upstairs. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as mentioned,
yeah, they really do have to seem... They do seem to have a number over the red team because they seem to be working together as a team, which is great for them, but not exactly great for the red team right now. But I think that the red team will turn it around.
Could perhaps happen right now. These players are in a zone, so to speak. Notice how these players do not allow much separation to their opponents, at least in the early going of this match, methodically working to go against each other, just completely focused on the task in hand. And there's CJ right now with a weapon in hand, and now Cupcake gaining ORNB. And again, ladies and gentlemen, this is elimination, meaning that there could be perhaps some interesting scenarios. You can actually see a 5v4, a 5v3, a 5v2, and even a 5v1, which is actually quite interesting. If that's the case, though, say goodbye to that team. Well, nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, you know, Overwatch is a very popular game. Millions globally believe this game is quite good, and you really, really have to love this game. I mean, you can actually see the action unfold here tonight, a part of the Gaming Weekly, and not just the Gaming Weekly channel, but so many people actually broadcast the game globally. It's mentioned in this matchup. Really. So, Sci, how are you holding up right now?
I just barely fell off the edge, and blue team just won, so congrats to blue team. So I think that next game we will be able to turn it around, though.
Well, congratulations to the blue team, but, you know, Sci, don't want to take away the credit, though, from your own team. You and the rest of the members did an incredible job. A few shots here and there, and you guys could perhaps take down the blue team. This was Magma Ruler, though. Notice the dual weapons from Magma, using the dual weapons to take down the opponent. Well, congratulations to the blue team, ladies and gentlemen. Coming up next, like you said, we're going to get set for the second round. Up next, we are back on TGW Overwatch here tonight. An elimination matchup between the blue team and the red team. Earlier tonight, we saw CIKHonsu, or colleague, participate in this matchup. Sci, you were in the losing team, but you guys did a great job. But nonetheless, the question is, how are you feeling after that intense match?
So it seemed that their team had very good teamwork, much better than ours, in my opinion, but we still performed very well, so really, good job to you guys.
Congratulations to all of you.
This matchup, the teams have been switched up, so see what happens this game.
Yeah, it's a little bit more equal, so to speak. It's a little bit more condensed, if you ask me. Well, ladies and gentlemen, according to a few reports, we have someone who wants to follow the footsteps of the Xbox Pimp. If you guys recall, the Xbox Pimp a few weeks ago stated that he's going to get all the women. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have someone who wants to follow the footsteps. Please welcome Avoided Desert.
Look, I'm not going to waste any time right now. I just want to say this, and I know people might think this is fake, but whatever. I'm telling everybody this. I want to become an Xbox Pimp.
You know, that's quite interesting, because like I said, we had some reports earlier today stating that someone really wants to follow the Xbox Pimp, and it seems that it's going to be you. How you want to be the pimp here tonight on Xbox, following the footsteps.
And I have a lot of girls and women with me right now, too. My two beautiful girls like Angel and Galaxy.
Yeah, you know, I actually wanted to point that out as well. I do see the women here in the party, Galaxy and Angel are part of this, but Avoided, I do have a question to ask you. There has been a lot of speculation out there that you perhaps may be paying these women to hang around with you because you may be lonely. Is that true?
Oh God, AdrianTheVoice, are you jealous, AdrianTheVoice? Not happy that you can't get any women with your
But in my estimation, it's quite fishy because your women's profile states that they're from the UK, and I can guarantee you they haven't flown out of the UK to come meet you.
AdrianTheVoice, why don't you hush up and commentate the match? I have gone to with the pimp list because he's the best thing to ever happen to me.
So wait a minute, you're telling me that you flew out of your own country just to meet a stranger on Xbox?
Well, just, I don't know, shut up. My man Avoided, the pimp is so hot.
Well, it just shows me that chivalry isn't dead here tonight, a part of THW, folks.
Well, I know there's this other Xbox Pimp here, but I'm the real pimp. I got more women than anyone in the world. I'm pretty sexy. And all these girls that come to my house know it. Everybody knows it. That's how I am, AdrianTheVoice. Bye, loser.
Yeah, what Avoided said. See ya, losers.
Well, it seems that the pimp and Pimp and Galaxy just left the party, ladies and gentlemen. It really seems to me that Xbox Pimp isn't really spending his money in the Fountain of Youth, as I mentioned. Well, what a great way to end the broadcast, Sai. It looks like this team won. It was the blue team, and it seems that you lost again.
Actually, the teams were switched up, so I was actually on this team this game. It seems that our Genji did really well this game, though, so congrats to him.
Yeah, awesome dash.
You can see with play of the game, he eliminated their healer, and it looks like their Hanzo also.
Well, from one game to the next one, ladies and gentlemen, we saw a great matchup here on Overwatch. We leave you tonight with a question, though. What is next for the Xbox Pimp? We just heard from him earlier and said that apparently he has all these women, and he just called out basically the other Xbox Pimp, if you guys recall. That Pimp said that he's going to get all the women, so it's going to be pretty interesting if these two ever meet. Nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, for SciKhonsu, I'm AdrianTheVoice. We'll catch you next time.